everyone, it's Shan here, and welcome to a speed build. I haven't done one of these for a while. I thought we'd just get one out really quickly. This is actually a speed build for my McCord series. This is in Stranger Build. This is for who we got? Aaron, Alicia, and Emery. So they're living out in Strangerville. They are Aaron's investigating the Strangerville mysteries, while Alicia is joined in the military, and Emery is a scientist. So they're all very well hardworking Sims. They are, well, all except for perhaps Aaron, who isn't currently employed, but is happily to live off his parents who passed away, their inheritance. So he's living off their inheritance. His sister is Alicia, and they moved out here with their step cousin Emery. He's actually a step cousin, I think. They just thought they'd build a little house as well. They built it to fit into the style of the area. It came into their council code that it has to be built in the same style. No, just kidding. I thought why not build it in the same style as what's around, and thought this house ended up quite cute. Very proud of it, and really liked how it turned out. So I hope you guys like it too. And of course, like all my builds, you can of course download it off the gallery, so Shan81, and search for me there as you can get all my builds. Yes. So yeah, all custom content free as well. So we're just building out the shell. It's a nice little Victorian style home, sort of like a bit of a good country sort of feel to it. It's really quite cute. And like I said, I was very happy with how it turned out. A nice quick build. It's not completely finished, and on the gallery you'll notice that I put that in the description as well. It is partially finished, so that means that I've done the kitchen layout and the bathroom layouts, and that's it. So it just helps to work out what rooms I've got, labelled as what. And if you're moving into a house, you'd have your kitchen and bathroom pretty much installed. You certainly wouldn't be going in without them. So even if you're building a house, that'd be the first things that you'd probably have in there as well. So this is as usual, roofing. I love roofing. I love doing roofs and builds. I find them a fun challenge to do, but they can be frustrating when they don't work the way you want them to. And this build is has no shortage of that, of course. It decides to throw curveballs at me. I also realised that I've got something sort of slightly the wrong sizing, so I fix them up too. Like, I think I moved in the edge of this the wall a little bit, and I forgot to move the roof in afterwards, but I fixed that before, ending the video, I think. Although I think halfway through this video I still like it for a long while, but that's right. We'll sort it out eventually. I changed the size of rooms as well. So it ends up being a 3-bedroom home, and each with a built-in wardrobe. 2 bathrooms, so there is it's 1.5 baths, I guess, because upstairs is a full bathroom, shower, bath, all that, toilet and things, and downstairs is just a toilet, and it's basically the laundry and the toilet. So quite handy for a house with 3 people in it, just to have just one extra toilet and a full bathroom upstairs. You can see here I'm playing with these roofs quite a bit, trying to get it to line up. It's just like, why is this not working? I realise why. Because if you've got a 2 space on one side, you need a 2 space on the other side. And I realise that eventually fixes it when I move the walls in. So, but for a long time I just kind of go, huh, this isn't working. Why is this not working? And I didn't want to pull it out like that as well. Try diagonal as well. Try everything. Yeah, because I didn't want any roofs clipping on the inside if I had stairs, but the stairs actually end up quite internal, so actually wouldn't have really been much of a problem, so that's okay. I'll sort it. I'll work it out. Yeah, I think I've just realised that I need to move my wall in a bit, so I'll fix that up. And fix that up, and then boom, done. I realised I could delete that other piece there. And then I realised that my room that little exterior piece needed to line up with the other opposite side so that the roofing goes right through. I think that looks a little bit neater with it going straight on through the build and having those little jutting out bits matching. And yeah, just looking at the edging, I didn't want that roofing piece to be poking halfway through the wall as well, so I decided to change up the roofing style to a little simple half gable. Oh, is that half gable? Yeah, that's what it's called. Or half. Yeah, just that little half roofing piece. Yeah, pull that roofing right through there so that the little jutting out pieces match. Or sort of like dormer windows almost, but not really. And this roofing piece, I wanted it to go up to that rail, but I didn't want it to get rid of the rail, and it does when you put the like half wall piece against it, unfortunately. I wanted the rail to be right there, right around it, but unfortunately it decides to delete it, making one portion of the rail really unsafe, basically. So I think I changed it in the end. I think in the final image, I think it's got, I think the roof's all slanted away from it, so you can actually get the railing in there then. And adding in some posts to match the build, so I just want something a little bit fancy, a little bit cute and fancy. I really like those ones. I think they're base game actually. Maybe. Which one should I use? Oh, can't tell. Can't tell. I think they are. Though. I don't think I used the Strangerville ones. I thought they were too... They didn't quite work for me. And then, yeah, I wanted like a fancier sort of railing as well, but not wrought iron. I tried the new Strangerville ones, but they didn't work. So yeah, just simple base game ones. So that's really nice. Although I do have the Strangerville doors in there, so which are really nice doors. Heading upstairs, trying to mark out the rooms now, trying to work out where room placement would go. Yeah, extending rooms and things. And we're going to work out where the stairs will go as well. I was working off a floor plan and image as well for this build, so there is a reason as to why I'm putting them in certain places. So because for me, I just square off all my rooms. I'm not very great with floor plans, but it was a different floor plan to what I would do, but I love its use of space in the end. It actually works really, really well, and I was really surprised with how well it worked actually. Just trying to adjust it. I didn't actually fix it. I think I'd do a double wide stair in the end, and I was having trouble. Wouldn't let me put it in again. I was like, no, you can't do that. And I realised it's actually really close to the doors downstairs, so I had to go sort of put it there so it's back a little bit, but I moved the wall up a bit to match it, I think. I fixed it somehow anyway. But yeah, I think it looks good. It's really hard to see at the moment because I haven't got any lighting on the top floor yet, but you'll soon see that how it works out, which is really cool. So it's 3 bedrooms, and the bathroom's actually really large, so it's almost bedroom sized. It's actually really, really big. But even in the floor plan that I was following, it was actually quite a large bathroom. So, I mean, it has a big spa bath in it, so There we go, lighting, yay, you can see. So just add in some wooden doors here, just some white ones. Not plain white wooden doors, because that's too much to ask for. But white doors nonetheless. And downstairs you'll see it's quite open plan, but there is this little one room here that is a little bathroom of toilet and laundry area space. But all the other sort of areas are they feel separated, separate. Yeah, separate. That's the word. Separated. It's not really a word, although it is a word. I don't know. English. Hard. So each room sort of like dining, lounge room and things, and kitchen will feel like their sort of own room, but they're not as such. Like it has an open plan, but it's not. It doesn't feel open plan at the same time. It's quite well designed, I think. And like I said, the use of space is actually really quite smart. Just adding windows around the house and trying to get them into the right spots. Putting them where it showed on the plan, basically. I want to see what it looked like once I put them in, following the plan. But I don't think I add any more. I don't think I need to. I felt it had quite enough windows. And this area, this sort of jutting out piece there is actually the kitchen area. So the kitchen's really large as well, which is quite nice actually. A lot of fun. So that's why it's got shorter windows, and but I do use some bigger windows as well. So and then this little round window at the top. Though realised that the roofing size is actually the wrong size. But I'm sure I had to stop recording for a bit, so I came back and I think I had to look over and see what I was doing again, work out where I was up to. So there's a bit of a cut there that's a bit weird, and I haven't realised that the roof is sticking out too far. But I do decorate it, and then I realised when I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, that doesn't work. So I wanted to go with the red. It's what they had in the original picture. So the picture that I was working off was actually a mock-up sort of picture of what the house should look like. But it's kind of cute. And I like the little posts on the sides. I try and use the siding with the posts sort of on it, but it just never works. It always sits wrong, so I never use it. I just find that it just doesn't work. Oh yeah, trying to decide whether I want a really thin weatherboard or thicker weatherboard. I think I go with the thin. I like the thin. It works. And then add if you use the posts, they sort of work as that edging as well. This one gave me trouble trying to get to align properly, but I finally got it. And then this one I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know whether I want one there, because it looks funny. It doesn't sort of. I wanted it to go down to the roof, but not very right through. But I can't get to do that. Still haven't realised that roof's wrong. I do realise actually. So I add how I combat it is actually I put it in, and on the roof I add a flooring underneath it. So here I'm putting that in there. Pull the roof back over the top, and then I can add the flooring trim or roofing trim, whatever you call it. And I add that one in there, and it kind of looks like probably a downpipe or something, like going down the side of the house. Doing the foundation colours now, picking what I want to use for the foundation. I realised I could actually match it in completely with using red siding, but I don't want to do that. I thought I wanted a brick foundation. Sounded better for me. And changing up the stairs. Yeah. Stairs. So I just wanted something different. I think I picked the red that actually matches the foundation, even though it doesn't quite look the same because of the lighting. It is actually the same. And just moving the house slightly as well. Just wanted to move it across a little bit, just because the side door there as well. I wanted to look like you could walk easily down the side of the house and out the back. And I wanted the backyard to be nice and big as well. trying to work out how to use those pieces. I don't use them in the end. I was trying to, because on the design it had quite a decorative sort of fascia, I guess it is. Oh yeah, I realised the roof's wrong, so I fixed the round windows and realised it needed round windows on each of the peaks as well. So I fixed that. Although I realised that they're not the right colour. I do change them to white, don't worry. And then it has this like little weather vane on top of this little piece, so I might ask someone to put one in there too. I tried the Strangerville one first but didn't like it, so I went with the, I think it's Get Together. Yeah, Get Together weather vane. So nice brick stairs going up, brick foundation, nice little white fence on it, and then just sort of sorting out the roofing. I end up just using one whole piece for that front bit. Why didn't I try that to start with? But that's actually what I end up doing. It is one piece, which is what I said I wasn't going to do because I didn't want it to clip. But then I realised it was never going to clip. I didn't have that issue to worry about, so I left it up. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, no, don't sneeze. Yeah, still adjusting roofing. Yeah, changing tiles. I wanted to have that bit, the round bit peaked a bit higher, but the flooring clips through, so I had to remove it. And what else? Adding something. What was I doing? I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. I have no idea what I was doing, but I'm now adding fascia to the roofing. So adding the front fascia, the flashings, I guess it is. Yeah, the flashing. Adding. Oh yeah, I want to peak that roof just a bit. It's a bit too flat. I do try and add that little piece, but it doesn't work. It's not the right style. You need ones that you can actually add there. I was just looking through all the categories to see if there was something, because I'm sure people do it, and I just don't know how they do it. They're just super clever with their builds, that's why I just realised my windows weren't white, fix that. What else do I do? That's pretty much it for the outside, other than the garden, which I do get to in the end. I go inside and we do some decorating, so starting at this bathroom, I think. Is that where I start? Yeah, maybe I don't. I was looking for the Jungle Adventure tile and I realised it's not actually in tile at all. It's actually in cobblestone, I think. Yeah. But it looks more like a tile to me than a cobblestone. So I'd use it indoors more than outdoors. So I don't know why it's not in tile. It's just not. One of those weird things that you never can answer with The Sims. But it's nice big, like it said, the kitchen is large and it does create its own space by doing this, which I thought was really cool. And nice wood floors throughout the bottom floor. And then trying to choose wall coverings, which is just so much fun. I can never pick something that looks decent. I always end up with, I don't know, it just feels weird half the time. I like the cats and dogs ones, they look good. I wanted something with white. Dado, white dado. Dado, no, not dado. Is that? Yeah, dado. I don't know my building terms. Pretty sure it's dado. The wood that comes up the wall halfway. I think it's dado. But I wanted it in white, basically. And there's very limited, I found, so. And I wanted a simple, like, basically a white wall as well, so. And I want the stairs to just be plain white, like you've painted it. And I wanted then matching tiles for the kitchen, which I thought was really cool, because it matches the dado at the bottom half, and then you've got tiles at the top, which I thought was cool. And just adding some little posts around, just to edge off those corners as well. And then sort of like divide up the kitchen there, so I've used one at the end there. And the counters, now these counters are very nice. I think I used them completely, but I changed the colours about 3 times till I actually decide what I actually want to stick with. But yeah, trying to work out which corner piece to use in that one, because I wanted bench out that side, and then I wanted it to come around like bench seating sort of piece, and then come around the corner into the actual kitchen sort of benching, and then this area. So that under the window there's actually no benching, it's just empty space. But you'll see why I realised that there's actually this island bench as well, which I thought was cool. It's actually curved. It's kind of fun. And then it's got this like bit that comes out this side. So a bit of fun. Yeah. So it kind of goes like that, which I thought was kind of fun. A bit different. You put some seating around it and use it to sit out for like a breakfast bar. Yeah, I'm trying to change the tiles. I go with this blue, and it doesn't match anything. So we change everything to this blue top, and then it's like I kind of look back at it and I'm like, no, that's gross. It just doesn't match. It's quite pretty and nice, and then in the right build it would look fantastic. But nothing matched. It did not match my build today, so I changed it. And then I try and match a blue, stove. I'm like, no. I end up going with just a simple grey one. But yeah, I don't know why. I do change that out, don't worry. It doesn't match, and I just have no idea why I tried to use it. I just add the kitchen sink, the stove, and the fridge. And then I add, and I look at these, I don't understand why something that's on the wall doesn't match something that's underneath when it's the same colour swatch. Like, why does the lighting have to change it so much? No. I wanted these pantry cupboards, so I put them in. And I wanted a pantry, like, cupboards to go above that little piece, so I add the wall in and then chuck the cupboards in. As you can see we're doing here. Remove the wall, add a post to the end. Try to add two, but it doesn't work. They're not wide enough. So just one post, and then, what did I do? Oh yeah, that's right, it had fencing there, so... Oh yeah, no, I put the fencing there, and then I add some spandrels. And I think I go with that one, because it's longer. So it fills in the little gap above the cupboard, where there's nothing there, and but it makes it look like it's, attached to something, I guess. So just being attached to the roofing. So, yeah, kind of fun. And I don't know, I was having trouble with these cupboards. Normally I can get an end cupboard to actually work where I want it, but I couldn't do that today for some reason. Or it's a corner cupboard actually. Just couldn't get it to work. It was just like, no, I'm not going. You want me to? So I was like, fine. I'll use something else then. You can just go away. Not be used ever again. But, bathroom. So just go for some simple tile. And I match it with a full wall tile just for like where the main sort of water items would be. So at one end is the laundry, the other end is the toilet and sink. And I just add some benches in. Very simple. I think which benches are they? Are they the jungle bench ones? No. Yes, maybe. In white. Anyway, they look really cute. Yeah. Simple drawers and a cupboard. I figured that would make sense in there. And I don't think there's any toilet paper in there. So it's BYO toilet paper when you move in. I don't normally forget it, but apparently I did. And I haven't changed out any lighting, I believe. So let's bring your own light bulbs as well, and BYO toilet paper. So when you move in, just remember that. Adding the rails on the stairs, and adding the little handrail at the top of the stairs there as well. I tried carpet at the top of the stairs, and I'm like, no. So I used the floorboards I use downstairs at the top of the landing there. Normally I do a much grander sort of landing, but I love that this has used space so well that it didn't need to be grand. Like it didn't need hallways and things like that. It's just a nice landing, and then with all the doors off it, which I think is perfect. And I just add simple, I think it's like a blue-grey carpet throughout the bedrooms, and then just the same tiles that I use downstairs. Bring them upstairs, add the big spa bath, add some counter space there. Decide I need a shower, so put the toilet in, and then I want a shower. The underside shower needs to go in as well. and so I add that in, but I decided to add an extra wall so I could turn the shower in different directions. So I had one little wall piece in. Oh, my belly. Apparently it's rumbling. It's nearly lunchtime, I think. So I add in just tile about it simply. And then the bedrooms. Just to mark out each of these wardrobes, I just add in a quick little shelf. So they're literally just thrown in there, all at random heights, random spacings. They make no sense whatsoever to anyone other than myself. That it's just marking space. And then add a nice big double cupboard in the whole sort of landing area there at the top. And picking out some colours for the walls here. So I just wanted something simple. Like once again, I wanted white for the wood pieces, so the little kickboard down the bottom. I just wanted it to be a little white piece, and then plain walls. So, but different colours. So I'm going to use different colours, and then different colours to match the wardrobe, so that you knew which wardrobe correlated to which room. But that is the build. That's all I've done. Oh yeah, changing out the colour here. There we go, back to white, which looks much nicer. I figured that element with the white wood all through the house, I should stick with that in the kitchen. Pretty simple, easy to decorate because you can just add whatever you want. I'm going to do some quick gardening here now. I just mark it out with this little fence item piece, and then I add some colour to the ground. All very simple really, it's nothing fancy. And then I throw some plants in, change my letterbox, I think. Yeah, I do. Actually, the positioning of the letterbox changes as well, so you'll see that a bit later. Probably in the still shots at the end. But yeah, that's basically all I'm doing now. It's just added gardening, trying to match that, blend that stone in, even though we don't have the matching paint for that stone. It's fine, since we don't want it anyway. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We wanted it. We want things to match, guys. Do you not understand? Anyway, enough of my ranting. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can actually watch the series on which this house is built for. I mean, how cool would that be? See what I actually do with it once I move my Sims in. That'd be cool. Yeah. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this speed build, and I will see you all next time. I'm just going to finish out this little bit of gardening. Yeah, plants. I think I choose like 3 plants. Yeah, maybe three different plants, I think it is. Maybe 4. And I just basically repeat them, but not too repetitive that they're look like they're, you know, cut paste type things. I wanted something a bit more. It looks a little bit overgrown style garden. It's like, yeah, I was happy with how it turned out, but like, you might not be. It's not your most well manicured garden. It's a bit of a slap together garden, but I liked it. It's kind of cool. Oh, and using pots. I love putting little pots like this in my garden beds. I think it's cool. It's something a bit different. But trying to find one that will work, and I wanted it all to be, you know, available in game, so when you download it, you actually get it. So this one I thought was cool. I like this one. Adds a bit of colour, and I just wanted it up the stairs there, just to add a bit of something to that front entranceway. And yeah, trying to get the little flowers, little daisies, I think they're in there as well. And then I want, yeah, put this little one by the back door there. And I just path from that side entrance around to the backyard, and then put a big tree out the back. We'll see that after as well. Yeah, just popping these little hedges through the garden. And I've got the little sort of rose, I think it is, bush in there as well. And then just pop these little daisies in amongst it. Like I said, it looks a little bit overgrown, a bit more rugged, but I like the end result. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with some pretty music, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell so you do not miss out on future uploads. And leave me a comment on what you really enjoy about building in The Sims, or I don't know, whatever. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!